Obviously, we're wanting to apply the technology to see if we can make the U.S. the safest country in the world, to give smart eyes and ears and voice on the ground for the officers and guards, and we've had some good initial success there. I think long term, what gets me excited. So I think in order for us to put 1 million these machines in network across the country, we're going to have to do a couple things. One is I want the machines to be able to see, feel, hear, and smell. And I think we're going to need a variety of different form factors to be at every location, both indoors and outdoors, because criminals and terrorists don't really care what vertical you focus on. And if you're serious about the mission, you need to do that. The thing, the industry is spending a lot of time on the C, the computer vision side of things. Second to that is possibly on the audio bit, actually kind of far behind. The one I get the most excited and anxious about is the teams working on putting the, I guess figuratively,
Very fun topic. And by the way, this is something that has been brought up also. Well, I'm based in the UAE, but people here were also interested in having this kind of neuromorphic nose. So we have been working also on trying to emulate basically the way dogs can detect explosives, and also trying to recreate that part of the brain. Is called the olfactory bulb. I mean, it's so much work, and these words are still pretty much buzzwords. We're so far from emulating that so much from the brain, but it's an exciting one. I mean, for me, it's been two, right? So the first one where it's really starting to show that the return on investment on, when it comes to approaches in autonomy, especially when it comes to automotive autonomy and more recently in defense, the return on investment is insane. I mean, it's really starting to show that this might be one of the most profitable.
They all excite me, including areas I'm not doing that much work on personally. So I think that what I've been focusing on is the social and emotional part, but it's not the only exciting part, right? Like I want a robo chauffeur and a robo house cleaner as much as anybody else, and I would love to see robots, liberate people from routine work of assembling objects and digging in mines and so forth. So that very much excites me from an everyday life and humanitarian perspective. In social robotics, which is just where I've had more professional engagement, it's fascinating to me the ability that robots can have to combat loneliness and increase people's feelings of being touched and engaged with, even at this stage where the robots have not that much clue what they're talking about, not that much general intelligence, right? And as one example of that, when we used this Sophia robot as a meditation assistant in some trials we did a few years ago.
We have to look at requirements, what we mostly need. And then when we have some device, and let's for now consider the robot as a device, when we have a device that satisfies a certain need, an important need, then that device will be popular in one day from the other. Look at the smartphone. Everybody has a smartphone. 10 years ago, 12 years ago, nobody even know what it was. Now you go any place in the world and everybody has a smartphone. Why? Because they found and they keep finding every day new possibilities of utilization of the smartphone, and they keep doing it. So what about robots? I've been thinking that one of the most important requirements we have is a personal robot.